Jackson.
No such problem here as we saw a couple minutes ago. Colin's out at the park and Riverwalk for the big celebration out there, and a pretty pleasant night, Colin.
It is a pleasant night. Some people are working in this heat. 98 today for a high, roughly. But it's going to get hotter, so enjoy the 4th. Come on out here. Look at the scene here. Isn't this awesome? A lot of people out here in the distance. Those aren't fires. Those are barbecues. And all we can smell are the ribs and the brisket and the chicken and the hot dogs and the brats and the hamburgers. I'm running out of food, but boy, it's a great event. And we do have a concert lineup tonight for you, by the way. So let's talk about that. 4:30 it started with the music. 1916 is the music you're hearing in the background now, if you can hear them. 5:45, not far away, the band Right Cross comes up. And at 7 p.m., it's Foster Campbell and Friends. And that'll be great. And the amphitheater, there's lots of seating left. I mean, really, the lawn is wide open. Of course, it's in the sun, that's why. But as we advance towards that 6 o'clock time frame, 7:30, sun angle gets a little lower, we'll start to enjoy better weather conditions. All right, we're live. Oh, it's gorgeous out here in the shade anyway. Let's take a look at the numbers. And first we want to talk about why we saw those clouds off to the east. That low is pumping up the moisture from the desert regions. Not raining here, but it rained in Vegas all day, and at 4 o'clock their temperature was 76 degrees. So on the radar loop, some storms at the extreme southeastern end of Kern County, and that's near the city of Boron, where they had some lightning to deal with, and they continue to do so. Minneapolis can be a very humid place, and it was today with a high of 101. No thank you. 102 Chicago. Lake Michigan doesn't get very warm, but I jump in at this time of year anyway. Much nicer in Portland, 73. And the satellite imagery shows the big storms that are raging through, well, the Great Lakes region, through southern Manitoba and northern Minnesota. That's where the storms are. And that's really about it across the nation, so it's pretty quiet, pretty hot. Oh, there's the high updated from the National Weather Service, 99. 96 is the average, so we're close to 100. And believe it or not, we're going to go down a few degrees tomorrow and then rebound quickly. The low this morning was 71. We're still at 99. Winds are northwest at 14, gusting to 20. And it feels great when you have that wind at your back or in your face. It does feel good. So not much wind in Tehachapi, so maybe that's good for the fireworks. And a little gustier out in the deserts, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. That's common for this time of year. Highs today around the state, 72 for San Francisco. 72 LA and 99 in Fresno, 94 in the capital, and only 93 in Vegas because they had rain, and then it went down into the 70s. 77 at Paso Robles, that's not bad. And, 86 in Tehachapi was the high, and 98 up at Lake Isabella, and 83 at Fraser Park. Currently, other numbers look like this. Kind of hot in Ridgecrest, but not as hot as it was yesterday. So we'll continue in the 90s before the hundreds come pounding down on us once we get to, I think, Saturday and beyond. But for tomorrow, San Francisco, 66. Fresno around 98, 89 in Yosemite. And no threat of thunderstorms. All that weather's moving off to the east. Let's slide down south. Santa Barbara around 70, 64 Pismo Beach. Morning clouds kind of thick, and in some spots today, in especially Orange County, the sun never came out at all today. 75 for Disneyland, 103 Palm Springs, 70 in San Diego, 75 downtown LA, probably around 68 near the airport, right, near Redondo Beach. Mid-90s, northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour tomorrow. So a little cooler tomorrow, but it doesn't last that long, believe me. This high of 99 today, you could feel it. That sun was very strong, and we're going to get into some, dangerous heat once we start the weekend. 82 Tehachapi for tomorrow, 84 Glenville. Overnight lows in Tehachapi in the low 50s. That'll be comfortable. And to the east in the deserts, temperatures will be warming again. Mid-90s, 97 for California City will be one of the hotter spots. Okay, let's get specific about where we are, and we're looking for an overnight low of 70 and a light breeze out of the southeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour once we get past midnight. Tomorrow, a northwest wind develops. 96 will be the high, so 2 degrees cooler. Air quality, unhealthy for sensitive groups, but 104 is the number you need to know if you like that number, if you use that number. And our 7-day forecast gets painful Saturday, and 105 is within reach on the valley floor. There's no question about that, from Arvin to Taft, Bakersfield, even Delano too. So it's going to be very hot starting on the weekend. Also for the Kern River Valley, it starts to get hot. Well, it's hot now, but Sunday we should see 100 at least. And no hundreds in the mountains, but temperatures in the mid and upper 80s, but some 90s for the Tehachapi area, which is kind of rare, but that's going to happen. So we're in the water, at least other kids are. And yeah, it is hot in the sun, but at least we have a breeze. And this is free. Come on out. Don't just sit at home and complain. come on out here. It's the 4th of July, and parking's free, and so is the event itself. Reporting live, Riverwalk, back to you guys in the studio.